but I had to add it to make a better binder. Can't hear you, she says. Hold on just a minute. Oh, you can hear now.
So just start from the beginning.
So should I start over?
Yeah.
Should I start over?
Start from the beginning. So we'll go 3, 2, 1, and.
Hi guys, Tami here. I'm doing a special recipe today in honor of Juanita Romero. It is her birthday today. Unfortunately, we lost her about last year, and we're checking. We're doing technical difficulties here. I don't. Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Shane?
Can I hear you? Yes, I can hear you.
Anyway, so in order to
so I think what happened is I didn't have that charged enough.
Okay. Okay, so in order to make this keto, I'm using almond flour. So I had to add eggs to the recipe in order for it to bind well, because almond flour doesn't have the gluten like regular flour, and so it doesn't act like a glue like it normally would. So this is my keto version. So it won't take long to get this done. I have it all prepared. So I have the salted fish. I was unable to get cod here in Oklahoma, so this is pollock. I have almond flour, onion, bell pepper, garlic, cilantro, 2 eggs, and some baking powder. And the spice that I'm going to put in it, sazón. You have to get the one with the chote. Okay, so let's get started on this. I'm just going to move this over. Okay, get this out of the way. So all I'm going to do is just make like a batter with the flour. I think I'm going to go ahead and get my pan going with the oil, because your pan has to be hot, and this shouldn't take me long to mix up. I'll put it on a little bit lower than normal just so it has time. Let me get a fork. So I'm going to just mix this up with some baking powder, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And I'm going to put a packet seasoning. Mix that up. I'm going to put my egg. And then I'm just going to add just all this in here. It's, I don't know, about 1/3 of a cup, and a couple garlic cloves, and a tablespoon or so of cilantro. I really didn't measure real well. And then we're going to add some water after we get this mixed in. I was watching a video the other day, watching somebody make these, and it was so funny because they're making the whole deal and they forgot to put the fish in. And as I was mixing this, I was thinking, oh gosh, I hope I don't forget to put the fish in, because I moved it off my tray so that I had more space. You just want to make a batter, kind of like pancake batter. Get a little thinner. And then I'm going to add the fish. And then all we do is just fry it up. I did a little tester earlier today, and they get pretty crispy, but not as crispy as when you use real flour. But this is an okay substitute. Just want to get that mixed in. And the pollock, it was horrible. It was full of bones. So if you guys get your salted cod, make sure you get the kind with no bones. Alright. That's looking pretty good. Oh. Yeah, I was adding some water. Tina says it's a little too thick. And 10 pieces of what? She says next time, cut the cilantro into 10 pieces. I cut them small. I guess it doesn't look like it, does it? But this is gonna have to go for today. Okay. So hopefully that's hot. Pour that in. And then as soon as that gets kind of crispy, then I'm going to flip it over, which is real hard with the almond flour because it doesn't get quite as crispy as it should. So it makes it kind of hard to flip over. The shadow's real bad on that one. On my screen it's froze up. Is it still going? Yeah, it's kind of coming apart, but we're still going to get the general idea. Don't say that stuff while I'm cooking, Miss Tina Lisa. Oh my gosh. So I just totally screwed that up. It wasn't ready to flip, so now it's all over town. So I'm just going to let this go and do a new one so you guys can see kind of what it's supposed to look like, because this is not what it's supposed to look like. This is totally wrong.
The batter too thin?
No, because you need a thin batter so that it's kind of like when I make pancakes and I thin some out because I like them fried and then they get real crispy on the edges. That's kind of the same idea with these. Yeah, see, like that piece looks good right there. I can't read it because I can't see. Well, yep, it's hard when you're using alternate flours. But earlier I did, can you back up just a little please? Earlier I did get them pretty crispy, right honey?
Yeah.
When I was doing my tester. So I'm going to do another one, see if I can get it to look more like it's supposed to look like. But anyhow, so while I'm doing this, I thought, so Juanita, Pee-wee as we called her when we were growing up, is my best friend Tina's mom. And we used to do all kinds of stuff, and I always loved her cooking. It was pretty funny because my family ate really early. When I got home from school, we were eating dinner because of my dad's work schedule. So I would eat dinner at home, and then I would go eat second dinner at Tina's house. Because they would eat dinner like 6 or 7 at night. So it's like, yeah, so I'd go eat, and then Tina, she never wanted to eat. She was like a toothpick. I ate, so when her mom would serve dinner, if there was something she didn't like or she was full, she would hand it to me under the table like a dog, and I ate it because it was delicious. So this one I'm going to try and wait a little longer before oh, it's doing the same thing, darn it. We might just end up with little chunks. But that's something, you know, I just wanted to say about Pee-wee. I mean, her cooking was delicious. She was the best cook. Oh, one story that she always liked to tell people was that she took me on my first bus ride. She told that story so funny. I wish I could tell it like she did. You know, I was little, so I remember taking the bus ride, but I don't remember a lot about it. And she would tell the story, and it was so funny. She says, oh yeah, we're on the bus, and that I'd never been on the bus before, and that the bus would hit a bump, and I'd be like, woo! But I don't really remember that, but that was the story she would tell. It was pretty fun. If I remember right, I was excited because I had never been on a bus before. Well, not turning out like I want, but I think that I will try and perfect this recipe a little more. I really thought when I cooked it this morning it turned out pretty good. But today, or this evening, probably because I wanted it to look good, it's just falling apart. That's alright. We'll fix it next time. So I am not going to continue with this. I'm going to get these. Gosh, I don't even have a good picture because it's so gross looking. But I'll go ahead and get these off, and then we'll give it a little taste. I guess we should call these cod nuggets, cod fritter nuggets. Wanted it to be good. I'm so disappointed. We'll have to try a different recipe sometime. Yeah, that's not gonna come out. Alright, guys. Let me get a fork here. My little fritter nuggets. So let's see. Get a bite here. Tastes good. It's not quite as crispy as the one I done this morning. And because I used a different style fish, I think this could use a little salt. Normally you wouldn't need that. But I am going to try this recipe again sometime. I'm going to work on it anyway to try and make it better, because it didn't come out exactly right, but I really enjoyed making it, And anyway, I just want to say happy birthday, Pee-wee. We love you and we miss you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I'm very disappointed these did not come out today. But I'm going to fix it.